Hello, beautiful souls. So, let's do a tarot reading. I'm going to channel. If you are here, then there is a message for you. And trust in this divine process. It doesn't matter when you're seeing this video, because that's usually divinely guided, spiritually guided. I am intuitive. Of course, the tarot cards and the oracle cards have a meaning, but I'm going intuitively and tapping into the energy when I'm doing my readings. I always do that, and that works the best. I get the answers, I get the messages. I do that with my friends, I do that with myself. Because tarot isn't just the cards and the names. There is more. There is message, there is intuition, there is a feel. So I wanted to get first a message. So my first most important message is awakening. Sorry. See, my throat chakra is getting blocked. There is something to be awakened. So you can speak your truth. To be in your truth. I have this tarot here, a very sweet tarot. I love this tarot, and I would like to take a few cards and see what do we get first, and then we will get to the messages. Awakening is, how do I put it? You can go through an awakening many times in the same lifetime, and to awaken different aspects of your spirit, to tap into a very different aspects of your spirit. You can go in a very short time many awakenings, or you can go in a very long time many awakenings, and it's not a written rule how you awaken, when it's the right time to go through an awakening. And sometimes an awakening just happens, and you something changes in you, and it's not like you feel it and, oh yes, I awakened. It's different. Sometimes you feel an extremely new energy in yourself, or just something small changed, and that's also an awakening. And it's fine the way it happens. Just believe in yourself. And why do we go through this awakening process? We evolve to be able to become more powerful, we have wishes, we have dreams, we have specific aspirations. Well, as humans, but our spiritual aspirations are also there. And it is the way of our spirit to push us to our higher grade, to our higher good. So I think being on earth is kind of been shown in very different ways. And humans who for example, the idea of you living on earth, what is you want from the life on earth, and like your life been in a specific way, but dream inside of you feel like there is more to life. This feeling that your wishes, this more what you want, it has the right to exist. And the thing is, it's not just a feeling, it's your intuition telling you there is more, and you need to get there. Or maybe you just listen to your intuition and follow your path. And the interesting thing about Earth, living on Earth, we had a few very dark era, but now there's an extremely, it's like Earth is moving in a very different new aspect and plane. We're getting 5D, and I like to call the other, so the first 3D is our brain, our soul, and our body, our intellect. I'll call it intellect because its brain is something different. It's just a feeling. It's physical. So our intellect, our understanding of this life, our spirit, our feeling of the spirit, the intuition, the connection with the divine, and then this body, the connection to this plane, the connection to this plane, to this existence here. It's physical, and we're moving to 5D, and 5D is it's one of them, it's manifestation, and the other I forgot. I had somewhere. So one of these aspects is manifestations, to be a creator, to be able to create from energy. Because physically, we do create physically. You want to build something and you build it. But manifestations is creation from energy, just like magic. That's one of the aspects of 5D. That's why we are moving to 5D. It's very, and that's what we're learning. And we're learning that our wishes, our way of living the life, it is solid. I mean, it is, if you wish for something specific, then that's there for you. And how you call it, it's you learn. We're learning right now, and that's the awakening. To awaken, to be able to feel, to call into reality what we're manifesting. So I just have one card, and I'm gonna start with this card, and then on the I was talking about dreams, and then I have 7 of Cups, and 7 of Cups is dreaming, is thinking and dreaming, and sometimes a lot of people will tell us, stop fantasizing, stop dreaming, stop wishing. And really, do we need to stop dreaming? I don't think so. Dreaming is extremely important. You may think that your dreams cannot come true. Doesn't matter how, because sometimes when our dreams come true, they come in a very unexpected way. But don't give up on your dreams. Let go of expectations of the path, how it should come, but never give up on your dreams. It's extremely important. So the card which I got, it's Oracle of Wands. I need to see because it's not the usual. But look, I was talking about awakening, and here we have a butterfly. So I mean, we call this synchronicity, and I love that. And you know what I love? I was talking about dreams, and here we have the stars on the butterfly, wishing upon a star, dreaming, wishing. You're awakening an aspect of you which can manifest. So let's see what are the messages for you to do that, maybe. But if you feel that's yours, it's yours, manifesting. It's to get the feeling. Manifestation, it's always about the feeling. It's here, it's inside. You feel it, and you know you've got this. So I'm gonna look exactly what is the oracle for, Where do we have our wands? Wands. Elder of Wands, Champion of Wands, Oracle. Wait a minute. That's the Queen of Wands. Oh yes, the Queen of Wands. Very interesting energy, the Queen of Wands. Many of you want to manifest the ability to be free in this life, to be your own master, to be in charge of your life. I think the ability to manifest, it's the same thing, it's to be in charge of your life. The ability, that was a verb. The ability to manifest is to be in charge of your life. Just taking charge of your life. I'll read what we have about this card in here, because each tarot comes with its own kind of way to explain their cards, and it's interesting to see what the author of this deck cards wanted to say with this card. And then we will get into the messages. You are divine instrument. I mean, a social butterfly skilled in making connections and putting yourself out there. You've taken the hardship of your life and used them to become a powerful being. People are drawn to your zest for life, and the dark humor helps others to see deep beneath your shine. Well, about the dark humor, I don't know. Well, sarcasm, you can call sarcasms a dark humor, but that's usually, to be sarcastic adds a way of being intelligent. So I guess this card is saying that you are also very intelligent. Well, it does take intelligence to understand how to work with your life, I think. But it also, I think one of the aspects of being in 3D is intelligence, because to be able to get into 5D, you have to understand, first of all, to have some intelligence about this life. The kittens are eating my cable. I need to stop this. One moment. So, so yes, intelligence. Because the moment you are able to analyze things, to understand them, to feel your body, to feel your intuition, to feel your soul, then you can go to this leveling up, to this awakening. And I'm not talking about being studied or knowing physics or chemistry. Intelligence isn't just knowing books and doing math. Intelligence is a very it doesn't come from books. It comes from understanding. Intelligence is understanding, not knowing. So you can know many things, but if you don't understand them, that's not intelligence. So understanding things, that's intelligence. How interesting. That went in a very interesting direction. So keep loving every aspect of you. From the shiny exterior to the shadow self that holds so much insights into who you are. Yes, on earth we have two aspects of being, light and darkness. And let's say you are even if you are a demonic spirit which comes from lower planes, you're here to learn light, and it's learning, it's a process. And some of us are very or you come directly from the lighter planes and you're here to learn darkness, to accept your darkness, to love your dark aspects. It's like you get a new type of soul which has two aspects in it, which are in balance. The problem is we're trying to disbalance light and darkness, but they both need to be in balance. So the most important aspect of this existence is balancing these two. Accepting yourself up to the smallest bits, which usually people will say it's unloving. Loving and accepting. That, I think that's one of the most important aspects of life, of being on earth, is to learn to see yourself to even to the deepest shadows and taking a look and saying, oh, that is me. I'm gonna love this too. Or you can say, I love this too. It's part of me. This is when I first saw my dark angel, because as a highly, as a divine angel, I come from very high planes, and I kind of wanted to learn darkness, and I didn't come on earth. I went right down somewhere very deep into deep darkness. My light had to go in a cocoon form to survive. And there was this demonic angel who said, I'm going to bring you up and we will going to become one when we are in a place where we can balance ourselves. And that's earth. Sadly, we have an earth extremely demonic angelic beings. So angelic beings with extremely, why it's for some of us it's extremely hard to integrate. If you are extremely have a very powerful light in yourself, mostly like the darkness you have in yourself is extremely powerful, and you have the trouble to accept it. But this wonderful being, dark being, is part of you. You have to integrate them. You have to balance them. I wanted to show you the image of my dark angel. If I find my sorry, well, there it is. Sorry. So when I saw her 1 year ago, I think. It's 1 year and a half already. And there was a situation in my life where I couldn't forgive myself. I did something and I couldn't forgive myself. It was very hard for myself to forgive myself. And then when I was working on this forgiveness of myself, I saw her. And there she is. So I saw her and I'm like, oh my God, who are you? And she says to me, you know who I am? And I'm like, yes, I do. And she says, you hate me because I am the one who was there with you, who had to do anything for you to survive, to be happy, to take what you want, to be a human being. And you hate me for that. And I'm like, I'm so sorry. I love you. You are wonderful. Oh, she's majestic. She's a lot of power. She's much lighter here because I had to make her nice. But she was really dark. When she came to me, she was extremely dark. There was all these black feathers around her and this powerful energy. And I'm like, I love her. She's part of me. Yes, she's not light. She's purely darkness. But I love her. I'm gonna take her. She's part of me. And she is already a part of me. She's not somewhere out there. She's part of myself. And this card is, look at this butterfly. It's just black. Black. And there is a black cat. Do you see how this reading is going? So, for you to awaken, to be able to manifest, you need to love yourself up till the most darkest darkness of yourself. If you want to do some shadow work, but I think when you do shadow work, don't go just exploding and fighting against what is dark and there. Just go, oh, I see this. Oh, yeah, it's not light. But I'm gonna love it because that aspect of me is bringing me something important in this plane of being on earth, exactly here on earth. And yes, our wishes, our darkness, our transformation. Being a black cat, so many black cats suffered because of their color, like darkness. But to see the black color, by the way, when you see a black surface and for it to be able to be seen by our eye, it has to absorb all the light. So in the end, darkness has all the light in it. For you to see white, the light reflects from white. That's why you see the light, the white color, the white color. But for black to see black, it absorbs all the light. For your light to be there, you have to absorb the light with the darkness. You have to accept all your darkness to the smallest bit of it. So, we are becoming manifestors. That's why are we transforming. We are loving on ourselves. I'll get another tarot card. Let's see what's the next message. This reading is really just very intuitive. I think I love this way of reading. It's not classical. I hope you resonate with it. And shadow work or accepting what is in there is very important. There are many ways of doing that, but I'll talk about it. I'm having another channel on my Grow channel. You can go and I'll link it down below, my other channel, and there are things which videos are there which will help you with this. Well, there is still a video I want to make. I'll see how I get there, but sorry about the noise from outside. Yes, something is stopping me right now to do this video. This video will come at the right time, in the right moment. Everything is in divine timing. Even this reading, when you see this reading, it's in divine timing. So, Ace of Swords. Yes, and there's another butterfly. Awakening. And we have mushrooms in here. Mushrooms and awakening. I'll get back to the card. So, clarity. This video is to bring you clarity. I'm here to give you some clarity. You will hear out this video and say, oh, that makes sense. So that's your clarity. And work with that. Just, you don't need to do a lot. The point where you hear a message from me, and that's, you feel, oh, that makes sense. That brings me some clarity. Take that and work with that. Don't overthink. Don't overdo. It's just one clarity. Or maybe there is now something that you've heard, and in this video will come more information which will bring you clarity. You are here to get your clarity. So take it and think about it. Maybe you don't need to think, you'll just feel it. You'll say, yes, that makes sense. Yes, I'm gonna work on this. Yes, I understand this. So yes, do that. Do that. Let's say what I can say. Let's say you get a new perspective. And sometimes getting clarity, new perspective, is the most important step to getting to there where you want to get. To awaken, to transform, to learn to manifest. Just as simple as like that. I'm giving you a new perspective and clarity for you to awaken. And we got the King of Wands. We got the Queen of Wands and the King of Wands. The divine counterpart. Interesting. Or this is two aspects of yourself, or another human being which will be in the same alignment with you. Love. Do we go into this direction? Let's see. Let's see if the theme of love comes again. I'm just gonna leave it here. I'm gonna go into the oracles or maybe another tarot. Because, let me see. Ace of Pentacles. Under the Ten of Wands. So, I'm gonna leave it here. I'm gonna leave it here, and we'll see what will be the next message. I have something really cool here. I have the transparent tarot. Really, I love playing with it. I mean, you can make really interesting stories with it. So I would like some clarity, about this King and Queen of Wands. That's fire sign, but if you connect with something, it is, I mean, we all have all aspects in us, all signs, in a way or another. Some aspects of some signs influences us more and some less, because if you would look where your sun is, and when you will look where your moon is and your ascendant, they all can be very different placements, and every placement is important. You get different aspects of yourself, and we may have same charts or some, but in a spiritual level we are extremely different, multifaceted beings. So the way you are, my God, it's a lot. It's multifaceted. You are extremely complex. So never take yourself for granted. I just made a mess here right now. And don't forget that you are a wonder, and accept even the darkest dark of yourself and love it. I call it also embrace the cactus. Embrace your cactuses. Let's see what we've had been here. So, is that the Wheel of Fortune? I think that's the Wheel of Fortune. We have the Wheel of Fortune. That's 10. Is that the Wheel of Fortune? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. We'll get the number 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. Yes, the Wheel of Fortune. Then we have the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles, it's a female energy, but very grounded, very stable, very nurturing. You see, when you balance your darkness and light, you get balanced, you get grounded. You kind of know where you stand. Like, that's your, how do I call this? I know the word in German. When you are trying to shoot something, you look through this and you see what you want to get. Like you see, oh, that's where I want to get. I want to get to the Queen of Pentacles. I want to get to this place. And the Wheel of Fortune is like, we're moving there. You are here because you're moving there. You are here because you know that you are moving in this direction. You are moving in this stable energy where you accept every bit of yourself, you integrate, you love yourself, and you learn to manifest. You awaken to the most stable of yourself. And we have the Page of Swords. Let me see. He stands down there, and we've got 20. I don't remember what's 20. Let's see what's the 20 card. That's Judgment. How interesting. A transformation. Well, there are different kind of transformation, and the Phoenix, Judgment, and we have a Phoenix here. It's a fire transformation. There is an aspect of yourself which you'd have to let go, and I'll read the Page of Swords because I think that's the message. Page of Swords. I think that's the apprentice. Honest, insightful, and frank. I think you have to be honest with yourself, like to look inside of you and say, that's me. All of that, it's me, and I'm gonna take this. I'm not gonna run from myself. I want to look what's we've got it upright, but I would like to see it, not in the upright. Always be prepared for things to go off track. Yes, I think we all expect the worst in life. And that's been the biggest theme of many human beings. Like expecting the worst. And this needs to change. Oops, sorry, everything is flying around here. That needs to change. That needs to stay in the past. That needs to transform. Expecting the worst from life, like even expecting the worst from us, not loving every part of ourselves. So accepting the worst, not the worst, accepting the things that we think are unlovable about us, loving ourselves till the last bit we are, and then seeing this stable, who we are, balanced, stable, grounded energy, and that's where we are heading on. We are heading in this direction. So I would like to get some info on this Queen of Wands and King of Wands. Wasn't that the question what I had earlier? I think, yes. I think that's what we need to balance. We need to balance these two energies in ourselves. We need to balance light and darkness, masculine and feminine, because today we have a lot of female out there who say being a man is bad, and a male who say female are stupid and so on, and female who say male are just the last thing. And it's like darkness and light. It's two aspects of this life. It's not one or other better. It's something to be balanced. And in each one of us, there is a female and a male energy. And out there, as a female, I have respect and like men who are very manly. It's not that I accept that there are men like this out there, and there are men who are more in tune with their female energy, and there are male who are in tune more with the male energy, and there are female who are more in tune with their female energy, and or otherwise, and all of it has the right to exist. It's all balanced in a way or another. Oh, what was that? My cat is having hiccups. That scared me. My cat is having hiccups. What is the energetical meaning of a hiccup? I need to see this. Let me find my tablet. 1 second. So one of the meaning is unexpressed emotions. And that will make sense because the moment when there is a disbalance, we don't express that. We just feel it and kind of fight with ourselves. Oh, my tarot doesn't want to say anything, so we will get into some oracle. I've got this cute oracle and we'll see what some too many messages. I was saying about balance. I was saying that there are so many aspects like darkness and light about us, like feminine and masculine, and like all is one. All of this is one. Separation is an illusion. Exactly. Even if you are in a female body, you still have a masculine aspect of yourself, or otherwise. So, even if you feel... Sorry. I need to show you the kittens. Those who make this noise. Let me show you. So, this is the culprit who did this noise. They do so much noise. Well, they play. Let them play. So, ooh. And we got Mars, aggression, action, desire, passion. That's actually an aspect of darkness, aggression. And we are so afraid of being like aggressive. I don't mean aggressive in a bad way, like doing something mean to someone. I mean like you have a wish or you need something and you're so afraid to speak your truth, to ask for it, and kind of you lack this aggression in you, kind of action, and then action, doing it, and desire. So many of us are so afraid of desires, of wishing, like, and passion, even sexuality, even passion, physical passion. It's been so so much negativity around physical passion, but all your aspects that you think are unlovable are lovable and are part of you. They are important. Abundance is your birthright. What are your deepest desires? If your desires are there, that's your birthright. You desire them because the universe is telling you, oh yes, that's yours. That's yours. There is no doubt about it. Your wishes aren't just wishes. Your wishes are a way of the universe telling you. Like the Seven of Cups, there are many wishes out there. You're thinking about them, you're wishing them. And that's the way of the universe telling you, they are yours. They are yours. Believe in yourself, love yourself, accept yourself, and you will get there. Stay flexible. Accept every aspect of yourself. Stay open to all the possibilities out there. Open to the idea that in that imperfection, what you are is perfection. Well, there is no perfection, but exactly in being like this, having so many aspects of your soul, it's the perfection. It's wonderful. Sorry. You don't need me, but I'll be there. Well, that's kind of a love message, but also I think the universe is telling you that you've got this. That's in this journey, you absolutely know where you're going. You've got, I'm here with this message, giving you this clarity, this new insight, this new way of seeing the things. And you've got this, but you always have the back from the universe, always. Give birth to your idea. Your dreams are there to be fulfilled. Just absolutely believe in that and never forget. So, I usually start with my oracle, but I would like to see if we have a message, a specific message from my oracle. I'm curious if my oracle will say something to us. My oracle the last message I got from my oracle was extremely, powerful, very powerful. And yes, I'm gonna hear out my oracle. Abundance and fulfillment. So, well, where was that? Abundance is your birthright. Abundance and fulfillment. Your wishes, everything you wished ever, is there. There is no doubt about it. If you have the feeling, you have to have the feeling how it feels to have this wish came true. You start with the feeling. You work on this feeling inside of you, and then you let go of the expectation, how it should unravel. You just keep this feeling inside of you and let the universe work for you. You love your life, you enjoy every day, you keep this feeling inside, and you get there. You absolutely get there. There's a lot of wonderful ways to get there. So, the most important thing, I think, theme in this reading is love yourself to the latest bits. And then, absolutely then. Look, we have the Archangel Metatron. He is the one who transforms the negativity into the positivity. Ask for positive thoughts. Focus and inspired. Inspiration is to be inspired to dream your dream life. That's inspiration too. Just dream your dream life, get inspired, live this moment, and get into this feeling. Ask for Archangel Metatron to give you positive thoughts, positive feelings. The right feeling for your dream. When you think about something you want, you get a specific feeling. Keep that feeling. Work with that feeling. I love this. Your ground will always be under your feet. The universe loves you. You are loved. So, you absolutely know and feel your dreams. You have this feeling inside. And the moment you accept that those wishes, this feeling inside, has the all right to exist, it's absolutely the truth. You will complete and get. You will manifest. You will manifest. You will travel with us in the 5D dimension. The light seed. I think your light, it's a wonderful part of you. Shine with it. Let it shine from you. Let this light shine, because this light possibly will help you with your manifestation. And love yourself also with the shadows you have. They help you too. So, do we want to get something else? I love this reading. Let's see. What's the next message we have? And I'll get into a little bit of love reading with this Queen and King. Let's see if we have a love message. Why not? Because love is an important part. Well, self-love, but also love with the right partner. The divine counterpart. We have many different soulmates which we meet and so on. And what do you want from this experience? We all have different type of soulmates. We all have different journeys. And what is the relationship you want, or what is usually it's not the person, it's the relationship. And you connect then with the soul depending on the relationship you want. For example, I connected with my actual husband now, because I had to go through transformation, through awakening, and through lessons. I connected with this specific man, with this partner. It doesn't matter that he's not my divine counterpart. I know that he's not my soul. Well, we have different type of soulmates, but he's not the one, should I say? Because there are souls out there who have a divine counterpart, which usually they spend their eternity together. They go from lifetime to lifetime. They do together everything. They, of course, sometimes do things apart, but mostly they, on the 5D level, they are always connected. They are like, we're together forever and ever. And then they come on Earth, in another planes, and do what they have to do. And when you're ready for this connection, this connection comes into your life. So it's important what kind of soulmate you want to attract. So if you still have work to do, mostly like you will attract, you can have the luck to do this work together with your divine counterpart, growing up together with your divine counterpart. Sometimes you don't meet this divine counterpart until you're ready with your work, or you meet them, then you go different ways and you meet later on. It's different. The journey is different. Take time for yourself. Love on yourself. You know, in this century where everything is about performance, getting everything done, performing, stopping and just enjoying life is pretty something not cool, I would say. And we really need to learn to enjoy every moment we've got. Simply be in the moment, simply enjoy the moment, every aspect of what is our life. For example, this reading, it's very intuitive and I'm enjoying it. And by the way, another card about abundance. Wealth, abundance, and where was that one? Abundance is your birthright. My God. Well, abundance is not just the sum of money, it's when you feel free, when you feel complete, when you feel like you have everything you need and want. That's abundance. Just getting where you want, doing what you want, being with the people you want. That's abundance. That's wealth and abundance. Yes, we are wealthy and abundant. I have the third deck, and this is cute. Yes, that's a love oracle. So we're getting into these love pies, the King of Wands and the Queen of Wands. Let's see if we have some channeled messages. If you are looking for love, or you are interested in love, but if not, that's maybe two aspects of yourself, like the feminine and masculine. take it as it feels right, because you know these readings are for big collectives, and you need to simply find what it speaks to you. There's a lot which will speak to you in here, but I'm still recovering. So you are, if that's about you and not a divine counterpart, you are learning to love every aspect of yourself. You are learning this. See this hard. That's why we have this, take your time. Don't rush things. Even if that's another partner out there, you are healing these aspects of yourself. You are taking your time to yourself, and the same does this person. Or you integrating these two aspects of yourself, or for you to get together with this person, so you need still to do this inner work. There is this work to be done, and everything comes in divine timing. I know a lot of people have trouble with divine timing. So if you are if you are a creator in spiritual realms, for example, as my essence is a creator, and I, as an old spirit, I used to create worlds and call in existence other souls. That was just like this, I would just think about it and it will come, because it's a different aspect of existence. But on Earth, manifestation takes time. So you need to just relax and just, okay, let the things work out. And that's hard. I know that. So let's put this here. You are magical to me. If that's about yourself, you are in all little things, small and big, you are magical. Don't forget this. See the magic in yourself. And if there is someone, a divine counterpart, they see you as perfect. They see you in all you are, and they love absolutely every part of you. I'm afraid I will hurt you. So sometimes, if that's talking about ourselves, we are very critical to ourselves, impatient and critical. Possibly we had very critical parents, or very critical school, or very critical friends, or very critical teachers. And we are so afraid to do something wrong. And the same goes with a partner. We are afraid to do something wrong and to hurt them. And we are critical to ourselves. But if you're... Of course we do mistakes. Of course we hurt people we love. I've did that myself. But if you recognize that you can do mistakes, you will be able to solve them. The moment when you know you do mistakes, that you're not perfect, you will be able to solve this, to make it work. You understand this, then it means you have the ways to make it right. I feel like we're in different dimensions. I think it's kind of hard for you to accept every aspect of yourself. And it's a process. That's why you have to be patient with yourself, to take your time and to just get there. And if you feel like your partner, your divine counterpart, is not there, you cannot find them, no matter what you do, you feel like they are not there, that's not the truth. They are there, and they are coming at the right time and at the right moment. They are there. Here. You can see they are here already. You have to feel this and understand this. I have this oracle. Look, we have bond at the bottom. Bond with yourself, bond with with the divine counterpart. Yes, let's see what the crow has to say. And by the way, I was hearing right now a crow outside. My crows are talking. I had earlier a family of crows here, but they moved. I think I had like sacred space. I thought this was it. Anyway. So I was talking about this family of crows, and there was this bird flu, and I think they died, and it was so sad because I was feeding them. They were here in my window, and I would feed them. But there is another family, but they don't come as near as the others, and it's fine. It's also fine. So what do the crows? Wow, I love this. Freedom. What is actually freedom? You know, freedom today, many would say having enough money. I would say freedom is, of course, money is important, but the way it looks, you're extremely abundant, and that's not a problem. But freedom is also when you are able to speak your truth, to be you yourself, to be in every aspect you are, like even the worst part of yourself, the parts of yourself which you thought are not to be loved, to be free to show them and say, this is me and who I am, and I deserve to be loved and accepted the way I am, and the way I am. Yes, loved and accepted the way I am. And by the way, the freedom to be yourself, and knowing that you will, even if something happens, you will take accountability. You will be able to make this relationship work, or freedom to work the relationship in yourself is very important. So freedom, it comes from inside, then goes on the outside. I think that's the most important thing. So let's see if we get another message. Oh, the phoenixes. We had the judgment card, and it had a phoenix. And oh my god, there was a spider. He ran away. That reminds me, I had a spider a few days ago, and he was in my bed, and I took him outside, and I was doing my stuff in bed, just lying in bed or reading a book. I don't remember what I was doing, and there was the spider. A few minutes later, back in my bed, I'm like, hello. I'm like, no, we don't do that. You go outside. No, I'm not sleeping. You in my bed. Very cute, but not with you. So yeah, I had to get him a second time outside. I don't know if he came back. Possibly he did. Yeah. Anyway. Oh my god, the spider. And me. Let's see if we get a card. That will be the last card for today. Or you want... Yes. Meditation. I love meditation. And there's so many tactics, ways to meditate. And there is no right way or wrong way. Find your own way to meditate, because everyone says clear your mind, la 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 la, blah blah blah, and for me it works differently. I see visions when I meditate. I do some breath work, I get into this state, my body relaxes, and then I start seeing stuff. Stuff just comes, pop into my life, and I see sometimes very powerful visions. But meditation can be just relaxing, can be just grounding, can be visions, can be insights, can be answers. Meditation has many aspects. It also can relax. For example, take your time to yourself. You need to take this time to yourself and to just simply go meditate. Just relax and get into this state of meditation. And I'd like another card, from my phoenixes. So meditation is a very interesting and powerful tool. It grounds, it gives, maybe you will see visions. I don't know, that's the way how meditation works for me. I got a lot of answers through my meditation. For example, who was my divine counterpart? It was very unexpected, the answer. Anyway, yes, let's see. Just do it. Just do meditation. Ooh, what's that? A message. Yes, a message from the universe. Just do meditation. Just do it. Just do the things. Learn to live in love. Yes, I think that's the most important thing, to love everything about this life, every aspect of yourself, of this life, of everything around us. Yes. So, this reading was, let me get to the most important part, was about your awakening. You feel it. Your awakening is bringing you to your dreams, to your wish fulfillment, to your abundance, maybe to love for yourself, transforming and getting to accept every aspect of yourself. You're here to understand and see how important all your dreams are, how important is every aspect of you, and what you wish for yourself is there. Create the feeling, and then you will get there. Yes, and don't forget to take care of yourself, to meditate, to love yourself, and to love this world, this life, other humans. If they are unlovable, just put them aside. Don't hate them. Just create some healthy barriers. But the people you love, let them in your life. And those who don't feel inviting, don't feel right for you, you just simply create a healthy barrier. That's it. You don't need to go and fight against the humans you don't want into your life. Of course, sometimes we get humans we don't like in our life to learn something. They push us in a specific direction. Don't be afraid. Just try to understand why this human being is in your life. And when you get and learn this lesson, this human being will just fall out of your life. Just simply like that. I love you and I wish you all the best. Please love yourself, work on yourself, believe in yourself, believe in your dreams, and manifest, live this life as wonderful as you can. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.